Hey!
It's
Welcome.
Tuesday night game night.
Woo! Welcome, everyone. We are the Raconteur Society, back to ruin your Tuesday night once again.
And you're not.
Tonight's show is sponsored by the Inner Spirit Center at 207 North Main Street in Hannibal, Missouri. Make sure you check it out. It's ran by Tammy Riley, who is our friend who runs Big River Steampunk Festival. Getting ready, like I said, to throw down some Deadlands, so I'm going to toss it on down to Dale, and he's going to tell you folks what's going on.
All right. So, yeah, we're playing Deadlands Classic. As we said last time, there's Deadlands Reloaded, which is the one most people are commonly familiar with now, because it's the newest iteration, based on the Savage Worlds rules. This is the original Deadlands, which is now referred to as Deadlands Classic. It's a lot more detailed. You get a lot more cards during combat and stuff like that. It's got a very much more cinematic feel that I think we all love and appreciate. We started with this one. But we started last time on a new module, or a new campaign, which is a pre-written one, but I've changed a little bit of it. It's called Canyon of Doom. Canyon of Doom. The posse has been volunteered or voluntold or roped into.
Voluntold is more like it.
Yeah, roped into traveling on an expedition into the Grand Canyon to solve maybe some mysteries, see if they can find out what happened, what went wrong, and what's down there. So they are with a Dr. Haskins, who's leading the expedition. He has a, I guess you could say, bodyguard / secretary named Sophie with him. And the players are going to be traveling along. And they took a train, Denver Pacific train from Memphis, or Union Blue, and then went to Denver Pacific and got to Salt Lake City, which is also known as the City O Gloom. It's where a lot of industry and new science, or mad science, takes place. So it's a huge city with what they call the steel sky, because everything above you is conduits, ladders, ropes, pipes, steam pipes, everything. So you can actually climb up into that, and it kind of blocks out the sun, along with the huge ghost rock cloud that hangs over the city like smog. So they are in Salt Lake City, and they've met Dr. Haskins, had a little bit of an incident, and we can start from there. If you want to know more about that incident and what all happened, check out the YouTube channel on the latest Deadlands stream so you can find out what all happened.
Yes, because it's under our playlist where you can watch them in chronological order. So if you want to know what happened last time, go check it out on the YouTube.
Yeah, so if you miss one, shame on you.
And then subscribe so you can see when we're coming out with new stuff.
Yeah.
Or just check our last posting on Facebook.
That's right. Yeah, so when we last left off, you guys had found out that the people who interrupted the presentation and tried to steal some of the stuff were hired by a certain individual, and they were supposed to meet him at the Workmen's Inn in the next day or two. Thought about 2 days, but you're not sure. And you stopped that, and I think you guys were planning on going to the Workman's Inn to see if that guy was there this
See if we
evening.
can find them if he might be hanging around a little bit early.
Yep. I don't remember if the guy said what time they were supposed to meet this fellow.
It was 2 days from now.
Yeah, and you guys wanted
Yeah,
to
it
go
was
tonight,
2 days.
but I think he said 9:30. I should have watched the YouTube stream to find out what I said, and I forgot. So we're just going to say it's 9:30.
There he is.
There's Dirk.
Hey!
So yeah, you guys are going to go there tonight. You can go whatever time you want. They were supposed to meet this fella 2 days at 9:30, so you don't know. I don't know what time you want to go.
Right now.
Okay.
Actually, I go upstairs.
It's like 2 in the
Like 2 in
afternoon.
Oh, I thought it was his evening. Okay, well,
No, because the presentation was at noon, and that all just literally happened.
well, I'll go upstairs and change into my more combative outfit than what I'm wearing.
All right.
Well, I'll check on the rest of everybody else. Were they healed up and well now? Are they able to, as a person, I remember we bandaged up the one gentleman, and is the lovely reporter lady all right? If not, I know Olaf was taking care of her.
Yeah. No, nobody else really took any damage, just the one who got shot in the leg, and I think one got knocked out.
Was any of us damaged, or did we all spin chips?
I spent chips.
Yeah. So, yeah, everybody's fine. You do know
My healing job is done then.
Good job.
you do know that Haskins invited some of the reporters who stayed behind. They're going to travel with you on the train until you get to Virginia City, and then they're going to disembark so you can keep going on your expedition. Train with you.
I'm actually going to go over and knock on Cobb's door.
I have my door set with explosives.
Okay.
So when everybody knocks on it, it just blows up. No.
I'm probably the one that set them.
Yeah, probably.
You're right.
True.
I go answer the door. How long has it been since we've...
Well, it was about 2 o'clock since everything wrapped up. They were going to load the train, so I'd say by the time you got to your rooms and started getting changed and kind of relaxed for a bit.
I wasn't
Probably
relaxing. I was just getting changed.
Oh, okay.
And then going down and knocking on
It's 2:45.
Okay.
3.
Probably,
Oh, I
probably
answered the
about
door.
3.
Are you up to anything the rest of this day?
Yes, I see you can eat, Mike. Thank you. It's
No,
like,
I don't believe so.
I was wondering if maybe you wanted to head on over to Smith and Robards and have a look around.
Oh, I thought you were wanting to go down to that bar already.
Oh, not yet. No, it's too early yet.
Well, I imagine I can go down there with you. There's nothing else to do around here.
I figured we'd ask
Except
the rest.
smack Mike.
Gather up the rest
No,
of it.
I'd rather smack Bo. He's the one who deserves it.
Where is Bo anyway?
Oh, I don't know. Wherever the harlots are, I imagine.
I'm upstairs changing into my leather.
I don't
Thank
know.
you very
I'm not
much.
sure I want a Salt Lake City horse.
that's a nice, yeah, that's
What
a
if they
nice
got any
rat
ball
gimp
gags
suit.
down there?
They might.
In robes.
Put my eyes in my mouth.
I'll go. Let's go see if we can find Olaf.
Well, let me dig my belt out, my gun belt, just in case.
All right.
I go get my gun belt.
Okay.
Yeah, because you see, I've got all my.
Actually,
I don't have the rifle on, but I got my
I was
sidearms
going to talk
on
to
for
the
sure.
tombstone
I leave my
half guy.
Leave the shotgun.
You'll probably have time for that on the train.
Okay.
He'll be on the train. So.
Go
Okay.
knock on Olaf's door.
Okay.
On third go. I went up to change this.
Okay.
It's locked, dummy.
No, it's not.
On three.
Kaboom!
I forgot I did this one. Hey, we're gonna head over to Smith and Robards. You want to go with us?
Yeah, you go. It's like saying we're going to IKEA.
You know where Bo's at?
But
You know where Bo's at? Beauregard.
I'll go knock on his door.
Okay.
Come and knock on my door.
We're going to the We're gonna go to this bar, but we're gonna go to the Regal Beagle first.
Right.
Well, heading down over to the Smith and Robards or something like that.
oh, very good. I was wanting to do that myself. I just thought I'd get my proper equipment ready.
Well,
Also,
come join us then.
oh, thank you very much. Yeah, I got my belt on. I got my cane, which I don't really need anymore, but I use it nonetheless.
Well, you never know when you might rehab.
That's true. You might kick me hard enough, you old mule. Well,
Give you a dirty look.
well, I guess that's that. Did you have something to drink? Are we gonna? What are we doing? Just Smith and Robards? We're gonna hit that
Smith
bar.
and Robards. I don't believe there's a bar there, but we might go there.
I
There's
know,
a bar
but
later
what about
tonight.
that? Where that gentleman was supposed to meet that fella?
That would be the bar.
That's right. Well, we're gonna have to go
But
there.
he isn't
too.
going to be there for a couple of days, so I doubt we're
Well.
going to find anything of use.
Well, we might be there. He might be there.
He could possibly be there, maybe. I don't know why you're touching your nose. but-
I'm standing there with Omar going, where the hell are these guys?
Never mind. Let's go on. Let's go shopping. Oh, don't wait.
So anyway, upstairs, you guys are coming out of your rooms. You've already got Olaf out of his room.
Olaf and I go to get Copperhead. We
Okay.
realize he's not there, right?
Yeah, he's not in his room.
Okay. Oh, shit. Where'd he go now?
So you guys come out of your room. You're all up in the hall upstairs.
You guys know where Copperhead...
I believe he's still downstairs drinking coffee.
As you guys walk down, glance in the ballroom, you do see Copperhead and Lily over there just having a cup of coffee. While you're just standing at the table.
Well, that's Copperhead.
what name's he using now?
Just Copperhead.
Sure.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
Hey, Copperhead.
Punch you right in the face.
I'm gonna glare at him. Glare at him.
You can make a smarts check.
John Doe, isn't it?
No.
I couldn't remember the name he gave.
I can't remember
Oh,
either.
I just
Well-
know he didn't want me to say,
Well, you're smarts.
say Frank Daggett.
Yeah. You got to remember. If
Let's see. What's a smart?
you don't remember what he used, you got to roll your smarts to see if you remember.
James Smith.
I got a 4.
Okay.
I got a 5.
Francis Meinheim.
Francis.
What?
France.
Francis
Frank to his friends to make it easier on you guys.
Hey, Frank.
He kind of looks over.
We're going to take a little trip down to Smith and Robards. Wanted to see if you wanted to go. Maybe your friend there might want to accompany us also.
He kind of looks to his other side. Oh. You interested in Smith and Robards, ma'am?
You know, the one that called Lily? The one that you're talking to?
Yes. Why don't
That's a
you?
gun place, right?
They got everything.
It's Mad Science Place, so they have all kinds of gizmos and stuff like that.
Yeah. Our friend Frank there has some, one of their, what's it
Velocipede.
called? Velocipedes. And he might, I don't know, maybe they got some parts you need.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind checking that out.
Since we came all this way, why not?
Yeah.
I was kind of.
Sightseeing. Yeah.
You can. Do you want to walk or do you want to take a cab?
Cab.
Okay.
As much as it scares me.
Okay. Well, you guys come out.
How far was it? Because, well, I wasn't with him, sorry.
Yeah. Smith and Robards is about a mile away because it's on the outskirts. It's not completely out of town, but it's on the very edge.
Like Knoxville.
Hellstrom Industries is on the other side.
That's where I don't want to go.
Yeah. So, yeah, you can get a cab. Steam wagon pulls his goggles up. Folks need a lift?
Smith and Robards, please.
Oh, heck, that's easy. Climb aboard. Puts the goggles down over his eyes and
I hold the door open.
cranks
for
the levers, and you hear the. And he starts taking off.
Hold the door open for the ladies.
Yeah.
He takes off. We're not even in there.
Yeah. All right, that's easy. Boom.
I'm standing there holding the door.
Comes around the block. I forgot something, didn't I?
That'd be $20. I like going there.
So you guys hop in. Hold the door for the ladies.
Yes.
So Lily and who are
The rest of the gang.
I was gonna say, who are you insulting this guy? Okay. Yeah, everybody gets in. Plenty
Holding
of
the
room.
door for everybody?
Yes.
Okay.
Everybody piles in.
But I
And
only offer my hand to you. to get in.
I don't take it.
Or like an arm, not a hand. But
I'm good, thank you.
Copperhead takes your hand.
oh, my lady.
Slap!
You know,
No,
I
you
like-
guys
on
get in the
Olaf
steam
again.
wagon.
You
he
know I
takes
like
off.
it rough.
It looks like you're on kind of a main street, not a lot of the alleys and stuff, and you travel that for quite a while. And then there's actually an intersection where they have a traffic cop essentially.
Oh, wow.
Guy out, and he's got the flags, a red flag and a green flag, so he's almost like semaphore.
Mm-hmm.
So he's kind of like motioning traffic and gives the cab driver the green
you
flag to turn. He turns. You get on another sort of main road, and as you're driving up, you do see signposts. You don't see street names necessarily, but it'll say like Smith and Robards this way,
Okay.
and
like more like pointing the
Yeah.
way as opposed
yeah.
to.
And as you get to the end of the street, it looks like you're coming to the end of the street. And you see a big gate, and beyond it, a huge factory.
Just Wonka's chocolate factory.
And yeah, basically. And it does say above it, Smith and Robards Mail Order Company.
Can't believe it. We actually are standing here. That's amazing, isn't it?
So he pulls
I
up
have seen
outside the
catalog.
gate.
It is something neat to actually see it in person for once.
Yeah. If you ask the cab driver, he's like, oh yeah, they're big around here. Big. Of course, Hellstrom's big too. But they have kind of the same stuff, but not really. Hellstrom deals a lot more with armaments and things, but he does have some niceries. So I guess you could say.
So real quick, for another module for us down the road after all this, I'm going to interject something in here that I'll DM real quick, if that's all right with you.
Sure.
Okay.
During this?
Yes. It's actually near here. It's not going to be a thing. We just
Oh, okay.
just a quick.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
conversation.
Yeah, that sounds cool.
Excuse me, sir. Do you happen to know this address? And he kind of.
I shoot that guy right away.
Well, never mind.
He was a Protestant.
Guy on the. Never learned semaphore. I only learned sema-3. Guy on the road, guy walking by, says, I never heard of nothing. He takes off the other way. No, you give him an address?
Yeah. It's
Like-
it's actually just not far from here.
He's like,
And we'll just walk right over to it.
yeah, it's not far. He gives you directions. He's like,
All
you
right.
could walk there from here, but if you need a ride, I can take you.
All right. No, I'll walk over there. But
right.
do you want to stay here and take us back later, or are we going to walk back or see something else, gentlemen?
I don't know what there is else to see. By the time we're probably done in here, it might be about time to go to that
That bar.
bar. Yeah, we know it's been out of print, but I don't know why we didn't block it, but whatever.
Well, I was just going to say, I do have a small errand to drop off for a certain neighbor of ours, if you wouldn't mind. I don't know. I don't think
The
his name-
Egyptian?
Yes. There's something I'm supposed to drop off to a friend, if you wouldn't mind for a minute.
Your friend or one of his friends?
One of his friends.
After we're done here, then?
Yes.
Sure, let's go.
All right.
Be interested in seeing who the Egyptian keeps for friends.
Well, if he's anything like our lot, I'd be hell bent to be worrisome.
Guess we'll see.
Did he say what he was dropping off?
It's a small package I have here.
About the size of a human heart.
Actually, it is.
So as you look up at the gates, there is like a guard shack on the like off to the side of the gate, and you see a gentleman in there. He's wearing like a kind of a
Speedo?
no. He's basically wearing, it looks like a light blue kind of uniform,
Okay.
and he's got like kind of like the, what is it, the kepi? It's one of those, but it's that light blue, and it does have an SNR logo on the top.
Oh, like a bellhop hat.
No,
kepi.
a
Like
kepi,
your
a Civil War hat.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, one of those, but it's
Field- the
Here's
field
Roblox
cap.
on me.
yeah, and it's got the SNR logo on it. He does have like the epaulets that have like,
We rode 1 full mile to the guard shack. Guard shack, baby. All right, walk in.
well, as you walk toward the gate,
Yeah.
he's like, here to see Smith and Robards.
Yes, sir.
You have an appointment?
Oh, you have to have an appointment?
Well, not necessarily. If you have an appointment, I'll take you where you need to go directly. If you just want a tour, I can have one of the the guards walk you to the
Oh,
offices.
we thought
and
this was like a Walmart. I'm sorry.
show you the showroom, things like that.
Oh, yeah, yes, that then. Yes.
All right.
Tour? Well, my word, a tour?
A lot of people take
Is
tours.
it a 3-hour tour?
No, we don't want you to get lost.
That makes you Mary Ann.
He pulls up one of those hoses with the phonograph thing, and he's like, "Give you a little buddy." They'll be here momentarily, folks. First time to Smith and Robards?
Yes, indeed.
Yes, indeed. First time to the City O Gloom.
Really? Well, a lot of marvels to be had inside, mostly at good prices. So yeah, he kind of chats, but then the guard shows up, and he's like, "Oh, folks here for a tour?"
Yes, sir.
Kind of presses a lever, and like the gates,
The whole place
are, like,
explodes.
steam powered, so like, and you hear the clockwork as it opens up. He's like, "Come on in, folks."
Walk in.
Thank you very
As you
much.
walk in, the guy in the guard shack closes the gate behind you.
Nice meeting you, sir.
Yeah, you too. So he comes in. He's like, "Well, welcome to Smith and Robards. Been here before? First time?"
First time. First time to the city as well.
Well, I can show you the showroom first, unless there's something in particular you'd like to see. I can give you a tour of parts of the assembly line if you're interested, but just the simple parts. A lot of top secret stuff goes on here, so I can't show you everything.
No, just show us about and let us have a look through the showroom. That'd be fine.
All right. So as he walks in, he's kind of giving you the spiel. He's like, up ahead is the factory. The showroom's on the first floor right up front, so we don't have to go too far into the factory. And you do notice off to the side, there's a huge series of like longhouses, and he's like, those are the barracks. Some of the scientists stay there, but many of our couriers actually stay there. And you do see over there by these barracks, there's like an ornithopter, one of the big planes,
Oh, wow.
the mechanical wings.
Yeah, yeah.
There's one of those over there. And as you kind of come up, there's a big double doors. It says Smith and Robards Mail Order Company in fancy lettering on the sign. You guys go in, and it's like, well, this is the showroom. We've got some of our stuff on display. And it's a huge room. It looks like a warehouse or a barn, but like probably a regular barn, like 4 of those together. And you see inside, it's like a story and a half. You see a steam wagon. There is a velocipede. You do see, it looks like a statue or like a dummy. And on it is a backpack with straps that actually has a propeller on it. It's like a one-man thing. You don't carry anything. You do see parts of an ornithopter, like it's not completed yet. One of the wings is off, so it fitted in there. There's all kinds of stuff in here. There's like some sort of contraption. It looks like a camera, like the old black powder cameras, but it's got all these extra bits to it. And it has a plaque under it. You see all kinds of other stuff. There is like a...
What's the plaque under the camera looking thing say?
Once you get close to it, if you ask, he's like, well, have a look about. That one is a spectral camera. There's all kinds of weird stuff in here.
How much is the gun hats?
Gun hats?
Yeah, you got the book, don't you?
Yep.
I do too, but
But we'll let him.
It's okay. I'll do the work. Gun hats. Let's see.
That's what you need.
Oh, and there's a whole cabinet with like a curio cabinet with the doors open. Behind the glass, there's all these shelves with different bottles, and it says alchemy and elixirs. So they have those too.
ooh.
Let's see. Is it in this one? Yeah. Hat gun. They're about $250.
Okay. What calibers do they come in?
Let's see.
Millimeter.
It's a hat mortar. Boom.
Crack. You get one shot, and you're dead.
I've seen him in a boot before, a giant boot.
I remember that. Okay. It looks like it's a regular 45 caliber. So it's smaller, obviously, than a peacemaker in your hat, but it's built for those cartridges. And it basically looks like that. It's a Stetson, so it sits high, kind of like yours.
Right.
And then when you pull down on your hat string, it folds down, shoots out, and shoots the bullet.
$250, huh?
If you sign up for our Smith and Robards club membership, No, he doesn't say that.
So do you have a clothing department here?
Oh, yes, we do. We do have a couple items in there, as a matter of fact. He shows you off to where the elixirs are. There's like another part, and it's clothing racks, kind of like your seamstress mannequins, where it's just the shape, and they have coats on them. One of them is labeled bulletproof garments. And they have another one that says bullet repellent garments.
What's the difference?
Bulletproof garments, if you get shot, it's kind of like armor. Bullet repellent is treated with a certain elixir, a chemical agent that is like magnetic. So if the bullets come at you, it kind of forces it to divert. And they also have self-cleaning clothes.
How much is a bulletproof shirt?
Well, we do have a bulletproof vest.
But a frock coat.
Frock coat? Yeah, we could do that.
Can you get a black one?
Yeah, I'm sure you could.
What about a duster?
Yeah, we could do that. For the electric light or chemical light, probably about $50.
Does that include the harness, or would that
The harness is probably another 60.
Okay. But that would hold the vial, or is that something I could
Well, the vial, it has like a small lantern.
Don't show 'em your
on
ankles.
there, because it has several things, and miners have asked for this kind of thing, but they usually just put a lantern. But with the chemical, there's a little kind of like a box, like a lantern glass,
Hey, Dave.
and it's got little flaps that you can close them,
Okay.
so you can have it directional, and
All
then you
right.
just shake the vial and put it in there, so it lights
What
up.
is it called then?
Trying to keep the women from showing their ankles.
Shoulder harness.
A horrible lightweight.
I guess if you want to get really descriptive, call it adaptive shoulder harness. Yeah, since you're buying the harnesses and you guys are pretty serious about buying this, they'll knock $100 off each. So $650, $900, and
150.
$150 for the hat gun.
I'll have to wire the money. Is that all right?
That's fine. We have our own collection agency.
Okay.
If you are in arrears on these stuff, we will
Oh, no, it'll be
claim
fully
and
paid.
repossess them.
No, it'll be fully paid.
Okay.
Let's say I won't be able.
I got you, buddy. Don't worry. Consider this a donation of help to get us through this situation.
That's a rather expensive gift to be given.
I know. I can do it, though.
Well, if you're certain about
And you can
that.
use it.
Well, I would hope to. It's going to be measured for my size.
If it keeps you from getting murdered fast enough, we're probably going to need it.
All right, then. If you want to.
I do. You're my friend.
You are my friend.
Copperhead just asked for a catalog of velocipede parts.
Parts, right?
So they're like, oh yeah, here's our Smith and Robards Chilton's guide to your velocity. So he gets a catalog so he can actually mail order parts when he needs them.
I actually asked if they have parts for their steam wagon.
Yes, we have.
catalog
Yeah, they do.
parts.
So they have a catalog for that too. It does look like an Old West Chilton's guide. That's kind
That's
of
so
what
cool.
it is.
Yeah. I'll open it. I can fix this now.
Yeah. So, and he's like, oh, thank you very much. If they're like, do you have your vehicles with you? We'd love to see them.
No, they're back at home.
Oh.
Unfortunately.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, you can order your parts whenever you wish. And
But if we
can
come
have
back, we'll bring them with us.
them.
Maybe we'll make a trip out here so you can look at them.
Oh, that sounds fine. Maybe we can make some modifications.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
After I look through the catalog, I probably want some modifications.
Copperhead looks up, how much is that going to be? He's like, well, it depends on the modification. He kind of looks over at some of the price tags. I'll keep it in mind. And for 20 years from now, when I rob a bank.
Keep you from getting murdered faster. That's an epic quotable, man.
Yeah. So you guys do your shopping in Smith and Robards. Anybody else want to look at anything, or anybody else interested in anything? You do see back in the back, beyond the clothing, they have a mechanical skeleton. And
No, Bo.
it's essentially a...
Can you have sex with it?
Yes.
What he means is, can he use it for sex? Not can
Well,
he
we
have
do
sex
have
with
this
it?
new gizmo we've been working on for a particular mail order. This one. And then we have this one. It looks like a simple lantern. But when you insert your... it's a flash lantern.
Oh, flesh lantern.
Oh, it uses the chemical light. It's horrible. Burns your stuff.
No, the mechanical skeleton looks like kind of like what Ripley had in Aliens.
Yeah.
Not quite that big, but it is bulky. You step up onto a pair of like kind of like drywall stilts, but flatter, bigger. And then you strap your legs in. It's jointed, and then you strap yourself into the what looks like the spine of it. It's got a boiler on the back. And then you put your arms, strap them against these jointed like frames, and then
So it's a strap-on.
yeah. They end in like it looks like 3-pronged claw.
A P5000 power work loader.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's it. But it looks like a three-pronged hand with rubberized tips so you can grab things. And then it has like a metal, almost like a football helmet that you put on to protect your head. When you get strapped in, it's got 2 sides that you close, and they basically almost look like a rib cage. That's why they call it a mechanical skeleton.
Right.
It increases your lifting capacity, makes you move a little quicker because the legs are longer, things like that. It's great for physical labor and
What is the price tag on that? I'm just curious.
ribbed for her pleasure.
Rib for pleasure. Nice. Well, I'm thinking about this for Felix's farm, or the farm's down there.
Oh, you've got the book.
That might be,
He's got the book, so I don't know how much mechanics.
might be helpful in the long run. I mean, I'm not thinking about buying it right now, but this is good something to think about later. Would work very well on the farm.
Yes, we use a lot for mining, farm work, military application, lots of things. So,
Do you have a up the sleeve Derringer?
oh, of course, yes, that's a popular classic. So the spring-loaded arm contraption.
Yes.
Yeah, they have those.
One of the people.
Just then, some of the double doors open, and you see 2 gentlemen coming in, and they've got 3 guys following behind them with notepads, lab coats, but the 2 guys dress fairly nice. And they seem to be talking, and the tour guide's like, oh, well, just a moment. Sirs? He's like, Smith. And the other guy, Robards.
Oh.
And he has a definite English accent.
Definitely shake their hands first.
Yeah, they shake
Quite
their
an honor. Indeed.
Oh. We just happen to be passing through on our way to the factory floor on the east side.
Oh.
He's like, well, what have you brought us, young man? And he kind of smiles because they're like your age.
Yeah.
Yelled
Well, I'm a partner, as my other gentleman here, with Professor Munson there at the Milton Hanson Manufacturing Company with the Duckfoot boat. I know he's been messaging you, and since I was coming this way, I did flood with this paperwork, and the flux capacitor Zippadap was needed, and he was wondering if you're wanting to order somebody. We haven't had correspondence.
They kind of look at the paperwork and
I believe Mr. Munson used to work for you at one point, which he did, but he left on good terms. So.
Smith kind of looks at the plans as Robards like, Munson. Yes, I remember him. He worked here in our research area for a while.
Yes, went back home to take care of his family.
Yes, I remember that. We're sorry to part ways with him. He was a very good scientist, very ingenious.
Yeah.
He's like, well, what is it? And he's like, oh, yeah, I see the blueprints, what he's asking. Oh. Well, if you see him again, tell him to correspond with us again. We've been so busy of late with the rail wars that we've kind of lost track of some of the minor things, and I don't think that one's gotten through.
Well, we had a bit of incident in the city of Memphis as it was, and anyway, I told him I was going this way, so he asked me to personally deliver this.
Oh, sure. Thank you very much. Good to hear from Munson. How's he doing?
Oh, very well.
So they kind of pleasantly greet you and head off, keep going the way they were going. So you get that delivered, and they'll be in touch with Munson.
That was very neat, getting to meet them finally.
Met Smith and Robot.
Yeah.
So after
Checking
that,
off
they're
the
like,
bucket
well,
list.
we can... do you want to buy these out of stock? Nothing seems to be, except for your clothing, which will have to be tailored. We could have that ready probably tomorrow morning. Tonight, if you need a rush. But
Yes,
it would be late.
We actually do need a rush because we're leaving in the morning
Oh.
on the expedition.
Oh, the expedition.
Yes.
So your train leaves at 11, correct?
Correct.
Tell you what, we can have it done, and we will head it over to the train and pack it with the other Smith and Robards items that we've already got on the expedition.
That works for me. Is that good for you, sir?
So they will be awaiting in the luggage car.
Except for
the
the
other
hat,
crates.
of course. I'll take it now.
Oh, yes, of course. These are actually pre-made and fit anybody. They kind of find the right hat size, and you're like, ooh, yeah.
This is great.
It's a little awkward at first, but after you start wearing it, you're not going to notice. But it is kind of like, do you agree? Yes. Yes. It's kind of like top heavy in the head,
Right?
but the shoulder harnesses,
Bye, Dirk.
Hi, Dirk.
hi Dirk,
Eric,
the shoulder
carefully.
harnesses and the lanterns, the derringer and knife things, and your ammo that you're buying. Anything? Were you buying
I'm
something else or
purchasing
just the
some ammo,
vest?
I was getting on.
Just
just the frock.
I'm purchasing ammo, too.
okay. So yeah, all that stuff will be ready for you.
Make sure you guys get receipts so that they don't think you're stealing from the Smith and
Oh.
Robards.
Oh, yes. We need receipts for all this.
Of course. So you guys finish your shopping trip, and by then it is probably about 6 o'clock in the evening, because you guys
Dinner time.
took a while to get here, and then it was like, oh my god, there's so much, and they had to do your fittings and all that.
Well,
so.
we got to go do that thing for my bow now, real quick, before we go to the bar.
So yeah, you guys head to wherever Bo takes you.
Yeah, so we go just a couple blocks.
Do we need to switch chairs?
No.
Good.
No, we're not switching.
Well, while you're doing your
This is what happens when you have 3 guys running the same campaign.
yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm going to grab a snickerdoodle. Keep talking.
Okay.
Nick.
Pretty much you go off a couple side alleys, and it's a little sketchy, but Bo seems to be looking at a piece of paper, and it says, I was supposed to drop this off. That's as far as I know, gentlemen. Shouldn't take us very long.
That's all right. We'll take care of this. Then we'll go grab a bite at that bar and see if we can't spy this dude.
All right. Well, you kind of cobble down a couple, like a little side alley street, and there are some little shady people walking around, more people who are working here than customers, it seems like. But you do kind of go to the side, and you do see like a sign that said, just like a big gear arm with like gears on it and stuff like that in the window, and it just says repairs. And well, this is it. And he kind of goes in. It's a little shop stuck in between a whole bunch of pipes. Like they just built the shop. No, I'm good. Right there in the sidewall.
Okay. I just follow Bo.
It kind of goes to dings, and it just seems to be like a repair shop. But there's like the big arms and gears and other stuff. It kind of looks like he's just a repair facility, but all kinds of different things. Like the big mech guys. I can't remember the name of them, but. Some of that stuff's in there prevalent, but he also
Automatrons.
yes, and then there's also all kinds of other gear, just like clocks and this. He looks like just a repair shop, and you see sitting behind the table with like a bunch of little those little glasses with
Jeweler's glasses with the...
Yep, and he seems to
Magnified
be
weapon.
working on some sort of gear arm, and it's an older man, African American. His hair's all white. And he looks like he's probably in his late 60s, maybe early 70s. But he seems to be just kind of working away the thing. He kind of glances up. And he can't go keep on doing what he's doing. He says, I help you, gentlemen.
Bo?
I have a message for you from an old friend. You tell me who it is. I said, well, he just walks up and hands him the package.
Well, thank you, yo.
Kind of opens it, looks at it.
Sorry, that's my wife.
He kind of opens it up, looks at it, pulls out this little wrapped up paper, and kind of opens it up. And if you can look at it, it looks like just a stone, a very polished stone, almost in a figure of like an Egyptian person.
While you guys are doing this, Lily excuses herself to go run some of her own errands.
Okay.
12.
Yeah, there's something definitely odd or magical about the writings. You've probably seen them. They're not normal Egyptian hieroglyphs, but they're more something different. You're not
Is
sure
this
what.
something that we seen back at home in Memphis, or
That's what I was asking. But
you didn't? No.
You never seen anything like it.
Okay.
You've never seen. He's seen Egyptian stuff in there, but nothing like that. This particular rock.
Where'd you get that from, Bo?
Our neighbor. Well, his neighbor.
Yeah.
the Egyptian.
All right.
He kind of looks up real quick. Still alive, huh?
I do believe so.
Obviously.
Helping us out. in
He
Memphis.
slams down the
All
stone.
alive.
Thought I was done with this crap. Crap.
Does he actually stutter, or is that you?
Yes, he stutters.
Okay. What do you?
What crap are you talking about, good sir?
Life with him.
Please explain.
You hang around with him enough, you'll find enough. You find it out.
Have you ever met the Egyptian?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
I didn't know if all of us were there or not.
Yeah.
Yes, we were.
Tends not to realize mortal men's feeling at time.
All right.
We have had some dealings with him.
I'm sure you have, Reverend. And I'll keep the Lord next to you as much as possible. But the debt is debt. And he kind of puts it all. He pushes it off the side. Looks at the paper.
So what does that exactly mean to you? What is that thing?
It's a calling stone.
Calling stone.
It's like a telegraph.
And that sends you a message?
Yeah. To him.
To him. Oh, so you can speak to him?
Yes, with nobody hearing us.
So I take it he wants you to communicate with him.
Yes. There was you with that woman? Well, she was asking about him, but it's been a long time since I worked with him. But I work with the Hellstrom people. He kind of points to the arms.
So this woman was looking to work with him?
He was asking about where he was. Heard I'd messed with him some time ago.
How long ago was this?
Just a couple days.
Oh.
Can you tell us what the woman looked like?
And she describes him, but she had like these. She had tattoos similar to the servant. He's got those, the African where they pierce themselves and scar
Was she
themselves.
colored as well?
Yeah. Yes.
Wait a minute. Was there a picture in the theater of a woman?
Yes. In that.
What did she look? What did the picture look like?
Similar to that woman.
Oh. I kind of...
But that was, you recall that was his servant's wife. But he said that his family had died. His wife and son had died, and that's why he joined him.
I kind of mentioned that, and do I remember what the servant's name was?
Motako or something like that.
My Taco.
My taco.
No,
I have it there. What?
Taco Tuesday.
Yeah.
Because I believe that might be his manservant's wife, but in the picture, did she look like it was like an old picture? Or...
No, this was younger.
Yeah, okay.
And she was very tribal looking.
No, but did the picture itself look like it was from like...
No, this one was
old
more
times?
modern.
Okay. Because
He did have other photos of other
Because now I'm
people.
starting to run the Egyptian. Isn't he like a mummy?
Yes, he is a
Yeah,
mummy.
okay.
And he kind of goes, I says, I'll get him his pots, but you tell him yourself, I'm done.
I'll let him
And
know.
you kind of hear in the back something moving around. And one of those robots you saw in the Steam Men.
The automatons?
Yeah. You see one of them kind of like come in. Sir, is there a problem? No. Everything's fine. He's holding like a big piece of steel.
Yeah, Copperhead probably drops his hands to his pistols.
Yep.
As soon as that thing walks in, like, what the? Takes a step back.
Yeah,
I'm more like, dear Lord, I'm talking one crazy guy to another
It's
crazy
like,
guy.
you see that basically a Terminator walk in.
Yeah.
It's like he's complaining about the mummy. Look
What
how
the
he is
hell is
crazy.
that?
That is Roger. I am Roger. I am his friend. Do not steal.
No, we're not here to steal. We're
Well, I'm
just here
planning
to
on it, Roger.
drop some stuff off.
Go in the back.
So imagine when we come back, we can pick up these pots.
Yes.
I looked to Bo. I take it that's what we're supposed to be doing.
I have no idea. I was just supposed to drop this off. I guess we'll pick up something on the return then. Bye.
No, walk out.
Yeah. Walk outside. Yeah. He seems like a cheerful fellow.
What the hell is this all about, Bo?
I just was walking over to the banjo, and his manservant asked me to stop on in and see the Egyptian, so I did so, and he just asked me what was going on, and I said, well, I had mentioned I was going to City O Gloom with you fellas, and he just asked me to deliver a package here, and do it as a personal favor for me, and I figured, all right, I can do that.
He did help us quite a bit. Yeah, so not
Well, I pressed him a bit, and he said it was something to do with those two Hellstrom Industry fellows that were looking into him there when when the building about exploded, if you remember that.
Well, it's getting about that time. We best head to the bar. I'm getting a bit hungry, and we got other work to do. You feel like you're satisfied with what you've done, Bo?
Yeah, that's all I had. You do notice there's some people in the street just kind of eyeing you, but they see all of you, they're like, ugh.
Yeah.
You sure you don't want to go somewhere fancier to eat?
We ain't got much time left, do we?
Well, we got on that.
Yeah.
Copperhead's like, technically, we might even have 2 days. There is a fancier restaurant called the Gilded Cage. So
Oh, that sounds fancy. How about that?
I'm fine with that. Take us there if you would,
I'll
good
spring
sir.
for it.
Oh,
All right.
why, thank you.
So he takes you to this restaurant that's kind of in that direction, but a little closer to the hotel you're staying at.
Yeah. Did we lose Lillianne or does
No, she would have
She
came
got
back.
back,
She
yeah.
she.
I'm back when I'm ready to come back.
Oh, okay.
Damn.
She should have the Gilded Cage. We get there and she's already there. Oh, hey.
Yeah, yeah. So are you back?
No.
Okay. Well, you're going to the Gilded Cage, and she has no idea where you're going.
Well, actually,
so-
before we leave, I'd say something. Like, where's Lily at?
Well, she had some other stuff to do. She didn't say where she was going.
I don't want to abandon her on this side of town.
Well, I imagine she can find her way if she's going to Explorers League.
She's been here before, so yes, but I don't really know her.
She looked capable. She looked
All
like a
right.
capable lady.
Let's go then.
All right. So you guys get in the steam coach, and he takes you to this pretty nice restaurant.
We can have the stagecoach stop by the Smith and Robards again and just leave a note with a guy up front.
Yeah, you could do that. So leave a note with the guy
Yeah.
at the guard shack. Okay. For the lady who is with you that's not with you now.
Right.
Got it. Okay. So yeah, you guys head out, get to this place called the Gilded Cage. A lot of brass, decorative piping and stuff. It almost looks like Art Deco before Art Deco was a thing.
Okay.
And it's kind of like, just imagine the old West saloons, but like the saloon doors are all brass piping instead of wood slats.
Oh,
So it's a lot of metal.
right.
So, and it's kind of like the door frame and all the windows have like metal piping. Like even the drapes are on like brass steam pipes. So it's really fancy, but it just makes it look very modern and like industrial.
And sterile.
Yeah. So no, it's actually not sterile.
sterile.
With the brass piping and kind of the
Will be
lanterns.
when
and
Bo
stuff.
gets in there.
As soon as he walks through the door, zap. Oh, God, I can't make kids no more.
But yeah, it looks very fancy. It looks very nice, and it's kind of like walking into a saloon, but everything's metal. So it's like, ooh, and it's earth tones and stuff like that. So you guys walk in, and basically, there's a guy at the little podium. And he's like, oh, coming to dine with us. How many in your party?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 to 6.
Oh,
We might have someone showing up later.
all right. We have a table at the back.
That'd be fine.
Or would you like a private room?
Well, you're springing. You want to cover a private room?
Oh, no, why don't we just take a room, a table in the back there?
Follow me. He grabs up the
I'd like to
menus.
see the ambiance a little bit.
Yeah.
Indeed.
So as you guys walk into the restaurant proper, there's real fancy tables. They've got like the three-folded heavy napkins and stuff like that. Little candelabras on the table. But you notice the candelabras are not candles. They're actually gas piping with the little pilot lights.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, ooh, that's neat. Looks very, very nice. There's a bar up at the front, but hardly anybody's sitting at the bar.
Mm-hmm.
Most people are at the tables. So he takes you to a big table.
Hey, Zebek, so far the game's going great.
Oh, thank you.
Cool.
Appreciate it.
So anyway, he takes you to the table, has you sit, gives you out the menus, and he says, someone will wait on you momentarily.
I look at the menu. Is it in a different language?
No. But it's got really fancy food, some foreign food. But a lot of it is like prime rib, steak and potatoes. I mean, stuff you're used to, but it's like you're thinking, okay,
Escargot.
yeah, this steak and potatoes is probably a lot different than most fancy saloons you've been in, so it's going to be probably good food. The prices are obviously a little more, but not too horrible bad, actually. So, yeah, Copperhead's like, been to the maze once. This is cheap compared to the maze.
You been to the maze? I didn't know that.
Yeah, once a while back. Didn't really enjoy it.
Fair enough.
So, basically, they hand out the menus and you can order what you want. And they have like roast beef and like I said, vegetables, all kinds of vegetables. There are some foreign dishes, like they do have something called lasagna and spaghetti and meatballs. They have like Italian food. They actually do have, this one's a little pricey, but it's like an Asian meal. So it's like sushi and the sauces, like wasabi sauce and stuff. You dip it in with some egg rolls and things like that. And it's like, direct from Shan Fan, that kind of thing. So,
I think I'll just do the. Do you have like a
pretty much whatever you want.
like a steak and lobster or something like that?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, I'll probably. Do they have any Cajun?
Yes, they do.
So I'll probably get like lobsters and Cajun. I'll probably be like, order up, boys, because I doubt we're going to be eating like this in the canyon.
Ollie, when do you plan on showing up? Are you showing up again tonight?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm planning on it.
What time? When?
Well,
They left a message, so
they made it sound like they were going to go to that bar at some point, so I was just going to meet up with them there.
you're going to go to the bar.
Yeah.
I didn't know if you were going to stop at Smith and Robards and hear that they're at the restaurant. But if you want to just go to the bar, that's fine.
Yeah.
So you can head there.
We
You
go
guys
after this.
eat, have a few drinks, and then it's like, yeah, it's getting to be about 7 o'clock in the evening. Might be time to head to that bar if you want to.
Flag a steam wagon and head to the
Well, you
bar.
said it was 6 when they left Smith and Robards, and then they went to that guy's at 7, so now it's probably like 9.
Yeah, well, yeah, it probably is about 8:30 or 9. So you guys get in your steam wagon, head to the Workers Inn. Okay. As you say that, the cab driver's like, "Sure, you don't want to go to the ledge?
No, we need to go to the Workers Inn. We got some business.
what?
to do.
The ledge. It's a bar.
What's that?
What's a bar?
It's on the ledge of things.
It's in the steel sky.
Well, how the hell are you going to get this thing up there?
Well, they got staircases and ladders to it.
Staircases and ladders. Sir, do you see the bellies that are on these men right at this moment?
And we just filled them, so no, we ain't doing that.
Yes.
We'll
No.
keep an eye on it. We'll keep it in mind.
Check it out. Fun place. Just,
Take it, they've got one of those escalators or something like that.
just
Mechanical lift.
if you go to the ledge, watch. Keep your wits about you in case you get in a fight.
Yeah, I imagine that would be a
Yeah, we ain't got no OSHA.
hard way to get thrown out of.
Yeah.
That's not.
Yeah.
We ain't got no OSHA here.
Yeah.
So
Do a 2-step, but not a 3-step, because then you're gone.
yep,
I got
yep.
you a clean one. You want
That's fine.
Okay.
So as you go to the bar, you get to the Workers Inn. It looks like just imagine a saloon plunked here, but instead of wood, it's made of scrap metal. You do hear like a player piano, and in here it's almost like an old saloon.
Okay.
A little nicer, but it is kind of odd because you're used to walking in where it's the dusty wood and stuff like that, but it's all like riveted sheet metal and stuff like that. The floor is wood, but as you walk in, you notice that a lot of the tables and chairs really to us would look like mismatched lawn furniture. You know, the old metal chairs and the metal tables, some of them have wire mesh, some of them don't. It's like they just cobbled this thing together. But there's probably about 20 guys in here. A lot of them look like either cowboys. You do see some guys in like, they almost look like miners, but it's like factory worker clothes. But they have, some of them have like the heavy boiled leather, aren't like aprons. Most of them just have like the denim work shirts and pants, but they're kind of smudged with black soot, probably ghost rock or coal. A lot of them have dirty faces, like almost like smoke or smudge, more than dust or dirt. So, and they're all in here, guys of various types. They all look like blue collar dudes, and they all seem to be drinking. You see a couple guys eating, but it looks like your typical saloon food, not what you just had. Mm-hmm. So in a way, you're like, oh, this is more like home for most of you. So as you guys walk in, people look around, but most of them just kind of, go back to their drinks. There are a couple who kind of watch you guys come in like, all right.
There's really nothing too different about us other than the two priests.
Yeah. Yeah, for this place, no. The priest is probably what they're like, the hell are they doing here?
Party time, yeah.
But anyway, when you guys walk in, you notice it's kind of cobbled together, so it almost looks like there's rooms. Like there's the main room here, and then it's kind of like a little archway that goes to another place where there's like 5 or 6 tables, and the bar kind of is a U shape.
Thanks, Zacharbrack. You have a good night, too.
Mm-hmm.
Then, good night. Thanks for stopping in. Then there's like another kind of off-kilter, like a Tim Burton-looking doorway that goes to yet another section. Same bar. Still looks the same, but it's almost like there's rooms, just the way it's built. You do see a staircase that goes up over there by the Tim Burton door, and then the bar is open. So, you know, you can see to the back of the bar, there's another kind of big area like this. So, this place is lit with lanterns, stuff like that. It does have electric lighting, but it's very dim. So, it's kind of like the Edison bulbs you see. So, It doesn't give a lot of light, but it's lit in here. You can see it's not like you're doing one of those. Does cast some shadows in the corners, though. So, lots of people milling about. Different places. You see people sitting alone in a corner, people at a table, people at the bar, a lot of people at the bar.
Does anybody have a quest icon on their head? Like floating?
No. Okay. No. All right. No side quests.
I'm just going to start wandering around and trying to make my way through the whole place.
Okay.
Casually.
You are already here. Where would you be? The bar by the front door or looking at the front door or somewhere else?
She'd be at a table in the corner with her back to the wall facing the front door.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds right. So as you kind of like, and over in the corner, you do see Lily sitting there.
I nod to her.
Yep. So, do you have a drink? Are you just sitting there having a smoke? Do you smoke?
She smokes cigars and she is drinking coffee.
Okay. All right.
More coffee.
She's a coffeeholic.
When you guys kind of walk in, Copperhead kind of tips his hat and he's walking over toward Lily. You're going to walk around the bar?
Yeah, I'm going to get a drink and walk around the bar.
How about the rest of you?
If I see her, she's got coffee, then I'm going to go get some coffee.
Okay.
And I'll walk back over towards her.
Yep. Okay.
I'll probably get a hard drink or something. So.
Sure.
Like glass.
Nails.
Like, well,
Here's your shot of gravel.
Here's some more milk with a hair in it.
I'll probably get a big whiskey and head over towards her.
Okay. So yeah, you get your drinks. Who's going to the table? Copperhead, Cobb, Olaf?
yep, everybody.
You. Okay. And you're going to walk around the bar.
I'm scouting the place looking
Okay.
for somebody that fits that description.
Okay. So as you walk around, you guys sit at the table.
Yeah, kind of. If I'm the first one up to the table,
Yeah.
it's like, you don't mind us joining you, do you?
by all means, I'm here waiting for you. Coffee isn't as good as the motel, but
I was just right here waiting.
Well, I don't feel like drinking too much. I don't expect a whole lot to happen here anyway.
Miss Lily.
afternoon. Afternoon. Good evening.
Good late
Reverend.
afternoon.
Good evening, Reverend.
That much caffeine, you can't keep track of time.
It's
Government.
It's all day, every day.
good morning, good night. I don't know what time it is.
Yeah.
Want some more coffee? There's coffee.
It's bright, then it's dark, then it's bright, then it's dark, then it's bright, then it's dark. I don't know what's going on here. Crash.
Lasagna all over her face.
Copperhead pretty much
Reaching out to
walks up and just kind of nods and sits down. That's about all he does. So you start walking around the bar, kind of looking. As you,
And then actually, if I see you start to walk away, I will actually go like, "What are you going?"
I'm going to take a look around.
Oh, you want me to do that with you?
If you want.
So I'll walk with him then.
okay. So you guys kind of move through the bar. Okay.
Can we do the...
Miss Lily,
Yeah.
you see that?
We are two wild and crazy guys.
No, we don't.
Dang, dang.
Yeah,
Night at the Roxbury. So as you guys kind of
I
walk
don't
through.
know. Have I seen anyone interesting? Probably not.
No, not really. You guys walk around through that first archway.
Oh, really?
A couple of people kind of look over at you as you walk by.
We just kind of stop every once in a while, like lean on a wall or a table or a door frame and just drink and talk and kind of scan.
Okay.
You know, do that nonchalant type
Yeah.
looking around.
You're probably the most.
You guys kind of walk around the back.
You're the most-
As you get around the back, it looks like it may be
That'd be a good thing.
like the rougher customers are back here.
My interest.
Yeah.
You know,
Wow, man.
Shit.
and as you kind of walk in, you notice 3 or 4 of them at a table have been like when you walk in, they're looking at you.
That's fine. I'm going to not notice them.
Okay.
You know, or act like I'm not noticing them.
Is there anything back here, like tables or?
Yeah, there's tables. It's kind of like the front room, but back here.
Headset.
It's a little darker back here. I mean, the
Like
lights.
card games or like pool
Yeah,
tables?
there's people playing games. No pool tables, but a lot of poker or other card games going on. Pharaoh, gin, go fish.
I said Uno.
That's a rough crowd.
You hear a voice from that table. You boys looking for a date or what?
Dun dun dun.
I stop and look over. No,
We consider
not
this
tonight with you
Red
anyway.
Joker? I'm going to consider this the Red Joker.
Nice you got each other.
I'm going to consider that the Red
Well, so I was kind of wondering if there's some card games going on back here, but
Sad Bandit. Happy Bandit.
There are.
That makes sense.
they playing?
They are. There's another few guys over there playing cards and they're stopping to look.
Yeah. Well, I kind of go, is it an open table? Well, shall we go dance by ourselves, I guess?
They kind of smirk. Yeah, why don't you and your boyfriend go dance by yourselves?
I'm laughing.
And they are going to use ridicule
Uh-oh.
and not really ridicule at all.
You go and do that.
Yeah.
Would you mind if I ridicule?
You can try. What are you going to say?
I only have a 1 in it. Never mind. I'm not going to do it.
You could, that means you
I thought I
can
had
do it.
more in
Happy
it. I know I can do it, but I'll screw the roll up just like they did, and we'll both look like jackasses.
you too.
I'll just say it.
You infinity.
And under.
You got an ugly face. I'll just say,
Excuse me.
well, I guess, Bo, your money's not good enough for him.
Well,
Start to walk out.
that's all right.
Can't do it on my lap.
Was there anybody in there that matched the description at all?
Not so far. And as you kind of move through that room and get to the other one, there's 2 guys at the end of the bar that go into that other side room. And one of them basically says, you look for somebody or you look for trouble?
Is this the guy that was talking to me before? No, never mind.
2 other guys. One of them turns, you looking for somebody or you just looking for trouble?
We're just doing town and looking around. That's all. We're not looking for no one.
Well, I was going to play a card game, but apparently not. I apologize.
My buddy's a poker player, but
Just looking around. At
he's
every
looking
single
for-
person in this bar?
Hmm?
At every single person in this bar?
he's looking for a card game.
You're looking at people who ain't even playing cards. What the hell are you here for?
We're just messing around through town.
Messing around through this bar is what it sounds like.
You can think what you want about it.
He's going to use overall.
What do I have to roll against that? Anything?
Guts.
That's a 6.
Do you add grit to that?
Not this.
12.
12. You got a 9.
Okay.
So he basically tries to intimidate you. It's like, you're not really. You do that?
Mm-hmm. Pardon us.
He looks at his partner. Fella's tired. Let's help him sleep. He's going to throw a punch at you.
Shit.
So we are going to go into rounds.
All right.
I've been waiting for this
Can't
for a long
take you
time
guys
because I've
anywhere.
never actually run a bar fight in Deadlands. So this will be fun.
Oh!
Quickness, right?
Quickness.
We don't see what's going on back there, do we?
Actually, if you're at the table watching,
Yeah,
you
this
can
is
see
okay.
them through the bar in that back room. You see them have words with somebody. And then as they get over here, there's two guys at the very corner, like as they would have passed out of sight, that stop them. They have words. And one of the guys is about to take a swing at Kelvin.
Here
we go.
Yes.
Here we go. New round. We don't hear nothing. All right.
Cool.
There we go.
That's awesome.
Participating 5, 10, 15, 20.
Cobb's just like, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Just shaking my head.
That's fine. Okay. Aces.
Mine's a heart.
So is his.
Shit. Well, how we do this then? Quickness?
Simultaneous.
Fingers,
Okay.
rock, paper, scissors. I'm sorry.
Yep. So he's going to throw his punch.
Mm-hmm.
And what are you going to do?
Hold my mug up.
In front of it?
Yep. I'm gonna
Okay.
beat his fist with mine with my mugged hand.
Okay, so you're going to try and hit his fist?
Yes.
Okay. So roll your fighting brawling, and it's going to be an opposed check this time. Where is his?
And for those at home, I put the cards up. So as we're playing rounds, you guys see where we're at on the cards.
Yep. For those of you used to Reloaded, usually everybody draws one card. In this, you draw multiple cards, and we count down from ace to 2 still.
And I made all the cards and the effects this weekend. So there we go.
Yay.
That's 2 pops.
What'd you get?
29.
13. Kings? Let's see. What do we got here? King of Diamonds.
Thank you, Brenda.
King of Spades. Copperhead gets up out of his seat, and he's like, be right back. So he is going to just move into the fray.
So that punching a tin mug would sound like round 1. Bing!
Yeah,
Fight!
probably. That little ping.
And then the sploosh as the drink
Yeah.
goes all over the
His buddy is going to try and punch you as well.
Thanks, Lou, for the comment. Appreciate it.
He swings and misses. Okay.
Swing and a miss.
Queens?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
I have diamonds. Diamond.
I'm actually sticking mine up my sleeve.
Oh, okay. Queen of Diamonds.
Oh, simultaneous.
Yep. So as you're watching this unfold, you hear a chair scoot behind you, and somebody's coming up right behind you with a beer bottle. Looks like they're going to hit you with the head with it.
Okay.
But you kind of hear that and as you turn. He's coming at you. What are you going to do? Because it's simultaneous.
Hit him in the penar.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm gonna cast Bodyguard.
Cast Bodyguard?
Yep.
Okay, go ahead.
And then that is Spirit.
You should turn this beer bottle into a snake and freak him out.
Now, actually, We don't have cards for it, but I am going to have you make a quickness roll.
Okay.
Because it's
See if I can-
simultaneous to see if you can get your bodyguard up before he hits you with the
Right.
bottle.
Okay, so just roll my quick.
Hits
Opposed
him with the
quickness.
bottle, then puts it up. That'd be horrible.
Got a 4.
Bing, ow.
Are you kidding me?
I got a 4.
You got a 3, a 2, and a 1, and a 3.
Okay.
So he's got the bottle. He's like, yeah. And as you swing, you're like, oh. So you are going to get your bodyguard up first.
Maybe.
So I got to do the cards, yeah.
Yep.
Ooh, I got a pair of kings.
I'd say that works.
Yep.
So once you take 2 wounds, your bodyguard's gone.
Yep.
Your bodyguard drops.
Okay.
He like comes up, and as you turn, he smashes the bottle right here on your
Yeah.
collarbone, and he does 2 wounds. So it's basically smash, and you're like, woo!
Probably a little flash.
He probably does the crack
stumble back.
and just standing looking at you, and then he's like,
I kind of stumble back because it's
yeah,
trying to hide the little green
Yeah.
energy that went poop.
yeah. Okay, so that was queens, jacks.
I have a jack, but I can't do anything because the queen's up my sleeve.
Okay. Jack of hearts. Anybody else got jacks? Okay. Copperhead goes through the Tim Burton door
Okay.
into that room.
Yeah.
Yeah. He goes through that room, and let's see. Yeah, that would work. Where is it? You hear a chair scoot, and you hear him in his voice, sit the fuck down. And he rolled 26 on his overall. He's like, sit the fuck down. The guy's like, "Rrrt." Copperhead just keeps walking. He didn't even stop. Just keeps walking toward where you got.
Don't even think about it.
And he also has a jack of clubs. What's his pace? Yeah, he can get there. You see Copperhead come around the corner from behind the guy who just threw a punch at you. He just grabs him by the shoulder, spins him around. It looks like he's going to deck him. He spins the guy around, punches him right in the chest, and the guy like slams against the bar, but it doesn't look like it did phased him too much. He just hits the bar and looks up, pretty pissed off.
Understandable.
Yep. So 10s, 9s,
9.
9. Okay.
This is a 9 of something. I don't know.
Let me see.
Looks like hearts.
Is it hearts?
Human
Nope,
heart.
it's diamonds.
Oh, diamonds?
Yes.
Okay, I can't see it from.
They're up here in the very corner.
Oh, okay. What do you have, Olaf?
Clubs.
Clubs. So diamonds goes first.
So Copperhead spins at him and punches him.
Yep. And the guy you just punched his fist, he's kind of like, "Argh!" And he looks like he's going to come at you again.
What about the other guy?
The other guy with Bo is standing on the other side of Bo with a broken bottle.
I'm going to attempt to. So he dents my mug,
Yep. Spills
spin the
your
mug around, and I want to just pitch it at his head.
Sure.
I'm going to try to knock him out with it.
Okay. You going to throw it? Or
Yes.
Okay. So
No,
throwing.
I'm gonna walk up and just smash him in the. No, I'm going to throw it at him.
Okay.
Try to do like throw anything.
The throw-in check, which is under deafness. If you do not have throw-in, it's an unskilled check.
Well, I do have throwing. Don't worry. I got a 5.
5?
Yep.
Okay. He is going to vamoose and try and duck out of the way. Let's see. Yeah, he rolled a 12. So you throw it, and he just kind of like, huh, kind of crouches
Ding,
down
ding,
and looks
ding.
up under his hat like, you son of a bitch. Yeah. Okay.
What do I give this to?
Just
That'd
set
be,
it there.
Dennis.
Yep, 9. What are you doing, Olaf? You're at the table.
This card's over
Yeah.
there, right next to it, where the heart is. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Is there anything, anyone in this room that is doing any kind of reaction.
Not yet.
What's going on?
Most everybody in this room is just looking back like, uh-oh, but they're not reacting yet.
Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs.
Well, I'm just going to get up and mosey towards the door.
You going through the Tim Burton door, or you going through the other door?
Outside, or are you going to them?
If you go through the Tim Burton door, you'll get to those guys quicker. But if you go this door, you know somebody over there was going to fight Copperhead. Over here, you don't know. So this could be the path of least resistance, or it could be both.
Not the Copperhead door.
The other one.
The
Okay.
other one.
So you walk over there.
I'm just going to mosey over to the door.
What's your pace, by the way?
Pace is 6.
Okay. Yep, you'll probably get to the doorway and just walk in if you're not running. Just kind of like, yeah, okay. So as you walk in, there's people kind of, maybe a couple of them sitting up out of their seat. Most are just kind of sitting there, and a couple of them look your way.
There's a priest.
Yeah, it's like, I think you're needed. No. So, okay, so 8s. The guy who ducked is going to take a swing at you.
Okay.
The other guy is going to take a swing at Copperhead, and that guy with the broken bottle is going to try and slash you, Mike.
All on 1-8.
This is 8.
Yeah, they're acting on
All on the same turn.
as a gang.
Okay.
Wow.
So let's see. We'll go with,
I do have a dot and dodge, but I don't know if that matters or.
like I said, unless you want to use a Vamoose card to get out of the way.
Okay.
So, Rob, the guy punching you. Okay. He's going to hit.
Okay.
You want to take it or try and dodge?
I'm going to try to dodge.
Okay, so spend your highest card and roll your dodge. You need to beat a 13.
Where is dodge at? I keep forgetting.
Should be nimbleness.
Yep, nimbleness right underneath it. Second one down from nimbleness. What do you have in it?
4.
Damn.
One popped. Popped again. I already beat it if I popped it twice.
Okay, then he swings and misses.
Okay.
Okay.
Got 22.
Yep, he swings and misses. The one on Copperhead is going to swing at him. Yeah, he punches Copperhead right in the gut,
Oh.
and Copperhead takes
Oh, shit.
2 wind. Yeah, basically. Ugh! That's about it. He didn't
Right
roll
in
very
the
much
money
on it.
maker.
All right,
All right,
Mike,
no,
the one on you is
bastard.
going to try and slash at you.
Hit the spleen past my ears.
Rolled a 15, so he's going to hit.
Yikes.
Ooh.
Okay.
So you can either, if you want to spend your next highest card and try to dodge, you
Well, then I got to beat a 15 though.
got to
right?
beat a 15. Or you can just try and take it. And you can always negate wounds if you have to.
Yeah, I guess I'll.
He's going to get you right about in the chest, like right across the chest.
Okay.
So you're going to take 6 wind.
6 win.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, the way that works is if you're winded, you get knocked down.
Right.
And most brawls are just wind damage. Unless they're coming at you with like a lead pipe or a gun, something big, you might take wounds from that. But generally,
I just thought with a cut with a cut bottle.
no. Cut bottle's just going to scratch you.
Okay.
Yeah. Unless he stabbed you
Okay.
and punctured something like he's trying to kill you, but he's just trying to fight you.
Okay.
So, okay. So
Good old bar fight.
that was 8s, 7s, 6s, 5s, 4s.
Yes.
Okay. 4.
4 of hearts.
I have diamonds.
Oh, okay. So you're first.
Okay.
Lily, do you have any cards that we would have passed that you wanted to do something with?
No, I still have my queen up my sleeve.
Well, you can use cards. The queen is to interrupt somebody, so you can
All these
still
guys look like they got everything under control right now, don't they?
so far
Yeah.
that you know. So, okay. So, Rob, you got 4 hearts.
Yep.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna. He's coming up at me, right?
Oh, he just took a swing at you.
Right.
So he's
I'm just
right there.
Gonna do the same.
Okay.
So fighting, right?
Yep. Your target number is 5 plus 3, so 8 to hit him. Yeah, you're gonna whack, and pretty much this guy turns his head and just collapses. You winded him, so he's knocked out. So that was 4s.
I had a
Oh,
4.
you had a 4. I'm sorry.
So if I cast something, can I act on it at the same time or not?
Yeah, it'd be an instant thing, just like your bodyguard.
So
Unless it's something that specifically says it takes time.
no.
What are you casting?
Phantom figures.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. That's kind of instant.
Yeah. So that is.
Use your phantom fingers to flip the guy off.
Yeah. Pretty much.
He's gonna. Grope him. He's gonna grope him.
Grope him. Caress his...
I'm so.
Neither range.
Oh.
Nothing.
Oh, you got nothing?
Nothing.
Oh.
So I do have a question though. If I fail, do I still spend wind?
Yes, for casting the hex, you still spend the wind.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
3s.
I have a 3.
Okay.
Who's at the table with me, Cobb? Did Olaf get up?
Olaf
Got up and
I
started
did not
walking
walk
up.
towards
So it's
Just
you and
Cobb.
Cobb.
Just Cobb? Okay. How you doing? You want another cup of coffee?
Oh, I think I'm good for right now.
I could use a little bit more, so I'm going to walk up to the bar to get another cup of coffee.
Okay. All right. You see 2 guys at the bar, like, watching you guys over there. Then you walk up next to them to get coffee, and they're like, kind of scoot away, like she was sitting with these guys.
Right.
So they just kind of, ma'am,
Yeah.
scoot away a little bit. All right. Yeah. Yeah. So you go up and order coffee? Yeah.
Coffee.
Coffee? Cafe? You want 2 or just 1?
Nescafe.
Oh, no, just top me off.
All right. Okay.
New round.
Aces, yeah. New round. So,
Roll quicknesses.
So this queen up my sleeve, do I get to keep it up my sleeve for now?
yep. Until the round is there, and
We don't reach up.
there are 3. It looks like the other 3 guys at that table where the one with the bottle came from, they're starting to get up this round.
I'm gonna go ahead and roll.
Okay. So, yeah, the other 3 guys
15 again.
are getting up.
Okay. If I get the black joker,
You lose it and your next highest
Wait
card.
a minute. Wait a minute.
Oh, did you get a black joker?
yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh, Black Joker.
It was me last week.
So you discard the black joker and your next highest card.
So he's the same way I was last week.
And you had 2 cards, right?
Yeah.
He's got no moves this
No cards. You're just like,
I'm
What they-
standing in the doorway, looking.
what did I come in this room for?
Oh, it's one of those.
I
Okay.
got the red Joker. No, I'm kidding.
I was going to say, no, you did not.
Yes, if you draw the red joker, you can interrupt anybody at any time. Did you get a red joker?
Red Joker.
Red joker.
You got a card up her sleeve and a red Joker.
Yes.
So she can just mess with people all the entire
Yeah,
time.
you can interrupt two. The only difference is you don't have to roll to interrupt them with a red joker. You just slap it down and say, no, you're not.
If you don't use it this round, though,
If you don't use it this round, you
goes-
lose it.
yeah.
And then
Use it or
because
lose it.
of the black joker, we have to reshuffle at the end of the round too.
Right.
Well, any Joker.
Nope.
Just
the black.
Just black.
Oh, just Black.
Red.
Red stays out.
Even if she spends it?
Yep. If you were to draw a red joker and no black joker, you spend it and you don't reshuffle because it's like, oh, well, you're done with the red joker for a
No
long
more
time.
red jokers for you.
The black joker is like reshuffle. Hope you get it again
Yeah.
in this fight. You know. All right, aces, kings.
Hold on.
Oh,
Hold on.
come on, quick draw.
I'm sorry. I'm trying, boss. Aces.
No.
You got an
King
ace.
of spades.
Okay, king.
All right, I have 2 kings.
Okay.
Hearts and clubs.
All right, so you are first.
Okay. Punch dude, he drops, right?
He falls down.
That
yeah.
closest next to me would be the guy fighting Copperhead, right?
Yep, and you hear 3 chairs scoot from behind you.
Okay. I spin around and attack the first one I see.
Okay.
Coming up out of his chair.
Yep, because they're at that table that you walk past, so they're coming up towards you. You're going to charge the guy?
Yep.
Okay. So the one with the bottle is the one that was actually speaking. So that's the one fighting Mike. But one of the other guys who was just giving you, he's right there. So
Great. I'm just going to spear him
spear him with...
myself.
Like wrestling.
Body tackle him.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like with a knife.
No,
Just saying, well, this has changed stuff.
just bulldog over him, basically. Bulldog him.
Okay. In that case, you don't have fighting wrestling, do you?
Have fighting brawling.
Yeah. Fighting wrestling, you don't want to pin the guy. You just want to tackle him.
Yeah.
Okay. So fighting brawling.
Okay.
Target number of 8.
5d10. Or, no, wait, d10s. That's the 12s. My bad.
What's your brawling at?
My brawling is at 5. 4. Where'd the other 5 go? There it is. One popped. 16.
16?
Whoop.
Okay.
Hold on. 2 popped. I didn't see it. 16.
Okay. Roll location.
18 again.
So you're going to tackle him around the chest. Okay. It's an opposed strength check. So roll your strength and he'll roll his. If you get better, you take him off his feet. Okay, so you knock him off his feet.
11 was my highest.
Oh, he rolled a 7. So you tackle him, take him down to the ground.
Okay.
So that's that.
I had 2 kings.
You had 2 kings. What are you going to do?
I'll try fingers again.
Doody, 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 doody.
50 cents and the whole bar's shut. Magic fingers.
16. So that would be.
Magic fingers. I thought you could only get that at the hotel.
23. So how many cards?
Started at the bars in the old west.
23.
Roundus is 2.
For a hex,
Yep.
most you can have is 5, so you get 5.
No, you get 5, and then you get 5 more cards, or how many you get? I thought you get 5 to draw with, and then you get each additional. For each success, you get another card.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's every 5. So 5, 10,
15.
15, 20.
20.
3 more cards.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Sorry, I need help with math.
1 plus 1
That's
is
okay.
6.
I need help with rules.
Okay. I do that. I kind of grin, although I'm getting pretty winded. I'm like, this is my favorite shirt, you son of a bitch. I'm going to, like, I'm going to punch him, but I'm going to basically use my fingers to, like, push him like a Gatling gun. So,
so you can move him easily.
Yes.
a person, I can't pick up a person, but I could push him like a,
Yeah, you could.
yeah.
All right, go ahead.
So do I need to do, what do you need to do for that?
Fighting brawling
Fight
to
and
make
brawl?
sure you land the punch.
No, I'm just using my fingers.
Oh, you're just pushing.
I'm using the fingers to actually push him,
Yeah.
but I'm going to fake it like I'm punching him.
Oh, you're just faking it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You don't have to roll for anything then.
I don't know if I need to slide a hand or not for. Okay.
No. Well, you should roll sleight of hand because there's a bunch of people in this bar that don't know you. So roll your sleight of hand, and I will roll their cognitions.
I got a 7. I can spend chips.
Nope. 5 was the highest. So
You son of a bitch, my favorite shirt! And then just. Whoa!
okay.
Throw him across the room.
All right. Well, that's Let's see how much.
So I don't know what the damage would that be if the strength of that.
There is no strength, so I'm just gonna take and let's see what can I do here. Oh, I know. I'll just give him the damage of colliding with a wall,
There you go.
like cover. So where is that? Oh, okay. There it is. So let's see. I'll take the value of the wall times his strength, which is the same. Oof. Okay. So the wall rolled a 12. He rolled a 4.
Okay.
So basically, wham! And kind of slumps
Slides
down
down
for a
it.
minute. He's probably not out, but he's just as winded as you are.
Okay.
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 Next.
I have vengeful. So I'm going to run up and act like I'm going to kick him and basically kick him across the room into another wall.
Using the phantom fingers again?
Because I'm pissed as fuck. Because I've eventually, you son of a bitch, you son of a bitch. Probably haven't seen Bo that mad in a while.
No,
so he's
probably
like
not. Okay, well,
That's what you
foaming in the mouth a
with
little
shirt.
bit and basically knocks him all across.
Oh, do I see this? Because if it is, I'm shitting my pants.
no, you're on the ground wrestling with a guy, so you do hear somebody slam into a wall, and then you hear somebody slam into another wall. So yeah,
not
you
wrestling.
kick him, and he
I'm
goes
playing.
actually like he's out, so he kind of flies like a rag doll
Yeah.
into another wall. Actually,
I'm not wrestling the guy, by the way. I'm playing Tickle Monster.
Tickle monster.
You want some kisses?
you throw him through a window.
Yeah.
You kick him through a
Because
window.
innocent bystander rules. Another wall, smash through the window, and he lands on the outside.
Okay.
Apparently on the sidewalk. So
Thank goodness we're not on the edge where
Yeah.
he'd be a dead man right
Oh, on the ledge.
Yeah, that's true.
yeah, this is why you don't fight in the ledge.
now. Right?
Okay, so that was kings. All
Yeah.
your kings.
Yep.
Queens. Let's see.
I'm gonna put mine up my sleeve.
Okay. Copperhead is going to rear back and punch the guy he's fighting.
Elmo, she says.
So
Oh,
he
shit.
basically does that.
Oh.
Old cowboy grabs him. Whack!
The haymaker from hell.
And just does the haymaker.
Right?
And the guy just whack, but Copperhead doesn't let go, so he's just holding the guy
Up.
as he collapses,
Yeah.
and he kind of rears back again
Oh, shit.
because he's vengeful and mean as a rattler. So he's like, whack!
He didn't let go. I break his neck.
That was Queens.
How do we win this contest? Brutal.
Brutal strength. Jacks,
Right, zoning.
tens. Oh, Jacks.
Jacks.
Okay, what are you doing?
So I just tackled that guy.
Yeah, he's on the ground. He's starting to like squirm. Looks like he's maybe going to try and punch you for it.
I'm going to punch him in as hard as I can. In the
Okay.
side, ribs, face, or whatever.
Okay, so go ahead and roll.
Fighting, brawling.
Yep.
And the two they're fighting are the only ones fighting with them.
There's two more that are coming up.
Okay.
Tens. Copperhead's going to punch him again.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, wait. Okay, there it is.
So that's 3D. 10.
You should move the hit location to just
Tickle.
parts of the face at this point.
Hamburger. Hamburglar.
Tickle harder. I'm trying.
Giggles.
Ooh, upper guts. I'm sorry, lower guts. So it's strength
Oh, right in my mom and daddy butt.
right in the bread box.
Oh, I'm
Oh,
going
he's
to push out the
punch- he's
loaf.
gonna knock him out in the face and then punch an unconscious guy in the dork.
18 points.
Man.
So he basically grabs the guy.
Brutal.
Whack!
Wherever the bar goes. Oh,
Everybody in the bar just.
Basically, he just
I need your blessing.
almost looks like he leans him on the bar. Like, here you go. But the guy just falls, but he's just like, thud. And he turns around. The other two guys are walking up, and he's like, and you hear his knuckles pop, and he just
Crack,
starts
crack.
walking right toward him. And he can't do it yet.
Was it the two that I was dealing with out of the three?
No, these are the other two guys at the table who got up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you tackled one of them.
Oh, right. That's what I was
Yeah,
saying. Was
yeah.
he's.
So
I got one. And he's got the other two. Okay.
Boy, that's ultimate FAS.
Okay.
right there.
nines. Anybody got nines? Okay. The one you're wrestling with is going to try and punch you.
Okay.
There it is. Which, oh, no, he misses. He's trying to hit you, but you're squirming around, so he can't really land a punch.
Got a great idea. Hang on.
One of the guys from the table is going to basically jump on your back and start punching you.
Okay.
Actually, he's probably going to do like the pile driver. He's going to drive his elbow into your back.
Oh, that's gonna suck.
So he's going to do that. And the second guy is going to scoots out of his chair. Looks like Bo. Mm-hmm. Wham! Smash! Picks up a chair. And he's going to come at you with the chair. 'Cause he's like,
Okay.
Okay.
So obviously, Bo is our inanimate object.
I'm going to
catcher.
interrupt that one.
Okay.
Hardcore
So
wrestling. Ding,
we'll make
ding.
it. Let me roll his for the guy elbow dropping you, so he is going to roll. He's going to hit. In the upper guts, so like right between your shoulder blades.
Crack.
Oh, I've been trying to get that knot out forever. Thank you.
He stands up. He's like another foot. Thanks.
Appreciate it. Mongo like candy.
Okay, make a vigor check
Okay.
and tell me if you get more than 17.
Ooh. Oh, so
Might be unconscious. 7 is the highest.
Okay, you're going to take 10 wind out of that.
Damn.
how much wind you got?
Had 20.
Ooh. So you're like, oh, and your vision kind of goes tunnel vision for a
Yeah.
second, and you're like, oh,
14.
5. So, yeah, you can interrupt the guy with the chair.
Oh, yeah.
And he's going to have to, I believe it's vigor, or no, spirit. He's got to make a spirit check,
Ooh.
and I'm going to strike blind.
I was going to say, you.
16.
He goes to strike a bow with the chair, and you see him rear back, and then just launch the chair off about 3 feet the other side, and he's like, whack! Looking around like, what happened? So, okay, good job.
8.
Yeah, 8s.
8.
Okay.
All right. I was about to go out the door, but I'm like, oh.
Bow smash!
This old like high. Yeah, I'm gonna run up and just. I need to go.
Still using your phantom fingers?
Yep.
Okay. Because it lasts for what, a round or something?
It's 1 win per round.
Oh, okay.
Until I let it go.
So it's still on.
Yep.
So the guy with the chair throws the chair, starts looking around. You're going to go up and use the... Okay, go ahead. Well, no, you don't have to roll for that.
Wham!
Do it again? Okay.
You son of a bitch, you hurt my friend. You hurt my friends. You hear one thing. You're gonna feel the smile of myself.
Funny.
I can smell
Wham! And he's up against the wall. So this time when you do it, you notice he like... And when he falls,
Different one.
you dented the wall in the shape of him. You know, like just pushed him into it. And it's just that kind of tin wall. So he's just... Thong! And when he falls, there's just an imprint of him, like a dent. So he falls to the ground. Okay. So that was
8.
I'm out of cards.
7s. The guy on your back is going to try and punch you. What'd you get?
16.
15.
Oh.
You kind of like roll over, and just as you clear, you see that fist come like right here and punch the other guy right in the face. So the guy on the ground is like, "Oh, son of a!" But yeah, you just made it, and his arm just
I'd like to
flies
laugh, but I
by.
can't hardly breathe.
Whack!
Literally by the hair of your
Okay.
chinny chin chin.
So that was that. 6s, 5s.
I have a 5.
Okay, what do you got?
5 of spades.
5 of spades.
Yeah, heart. I'm just going to put it up my sleeve.
Okay, 5 of heart or 5 of spades. Copperhead's going to go for the last guy. He's going to try and punch the last guy. Actually, which would be the guy on top of you.
Right.
What are you going to do?
I am walking over in that direction
Okay.
while I'm carefully, stealthily trying to get out my sawed off.
Okay. Are you taking the
Coming.
Are you taking the Tim Burton door or the square door? Door number
Which
one.
is the easiest way to get to where he is?
The Tim Burton door.
The Tim Burton.
That's where Copperhead went through.
Okay.
So
And you
you,
roll on the floor laughing.
so you get up and start going that way. or leave the bar and go through there?
Yes.
Okay.
At my,
What is your pace?
yeah, I was gonna say my quickest pace. I don't know. My pace
Bottom right.
is 8.
Okay. Yeah, you could easily stride through there and get to the end where they are.
Okay.
At least into that doorway where Copperhead was standing.
Okay.
So you move through there.
It's very stout.
It is.
One of the guys in there probably says, "Hey, sexy, you might not want to go back that way. Why don't you have a seat?"
When he says that, as I'm walking past him, I just keep aiming the gun at him and
Oh, pull out the shot-off shotgun.
This is the best no you'll ever understand.
He probably, you hear that very quietly. Pardon me, ma'am.
No means no.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, he gets an extra die.
Like, I'm not the one you'd be wanting to be thwarting right now.
That's right.
Touch me up, blow your dick off. You got a choice.
Right in the penar.
He does 14 points to the gizzards.
Oh.
So this guy's
He kicked him, didn't he?
Probably.
He's already on top of.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Because if he's on you, he's probably got his legs spread.
Question though, which way did I roll out, and which way did he kick?
Okay,
the
the way I see it, the table, if you're here, the table is right here.
Right.
So when you rolled off the guy, you rolled off to his left.
Right.
The guy came and is on your right, and
Punch.
Copperhead is coming from directly behind
The
you.
guy on top of me punched the other guy in the face because he
Yeah.
missed.
Yeah.
So I was over here. Would I be in his way to kick him, or
No,
okay?
no, because he's coming. You rolled to the right. He's coming over from the left.
Gotcha. Okay.
So yeah, he probably does that because I forgot the gizzards.
Yep.
So he walks up right behind the guy, and the guy doesn't see it, but you see him just draw back, swift kick
Yep.
right to the family jewels,
Ah.
and the guy just screams and crumples up.
Is it a high pitched scream?
A little bit, yeah. Yee-hee.
It's tickle me Elmo, not kick me Elmo.
Yeah.
Oh my.
It's castrate me, Elmo.
Oh, so he's like two
So no,
walnuts
he
come out.
kicks him. The guy curls up in a fetal position.
On top of the other guy.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
And then, anybody else got any cards?
I got a 2.
You got a 2? 2. Is there anybody left?
I'm gonna say I've got a 5, but is there anybody left?
No, there's nobody left. So, a couple of the people in the bar just kind of like, you see the other 2 guys in here who were playing cards. Draw. They just go back to playing cards.
Do they?
And the bartender's standing there. Oh, one thing I meant to tell you. You guys probably didn't see it in the fight, but you did. You guys would have. As soon as that fight started, you see the bartender pull a lever, and it's kind of like the old steamboat ching ching, kind of ching ching. Around just the bar comes down like a square
Cage. Yeah.
of like heavy duty chicken wire. And it comes and lands on the bar. So the whole time the fight's going, he's like wiping, just watching, putting his shot
Prepared.
glasses back. And then as soon as the fight is over, you hear ching ching, and the whole thing recedes back up into the ceiling.
Yes. Basically, I'm just gonna rip that other guy that's underneath the other dude up on his feet
Yeah.
and just say, "Well, you still want to do this or not? You got
Anyways.
a bloody nose.
Yeah.
You look like hell. How's about I buy you a beer and we just forget about it?"
All right. I'm sorry.
I shake his hand.
Copperhead walks up and he's like, "You done?" Guys, I'm done. He's like, "I'm not talking to you. Are you done?"
I'm done. Oh
Unless you're
shit!
gonna stop him. He's gonna punch the guy.
Oh, you're gonna punch the guy?
Oh yeah, he's in full rage mode.
I'll
This
step
is
in
Copperhead.
front of him. I'll be like,
Okay.
I'll be like, Frank, it's over. It's over. Calm down.
He kind of looks around for a minute and he's like,
In the meantime, in the other room,
yeah. He's like, "Oh shit." All right.
Is everybody else okay?
Well, I don't know.
No.
Yes.
so I spin another wind.
Okay.
And basically, I grab the guy and pick him up, and I'm like, "You think you can mess with me? I am tired of sons of bitches like you walking all over me." Whoa!
Okay.
Did you fail a rage roll?
He's got vengeful, so he's just.
Actually, so was that guy down already?
Oh yeah, he's picking him up off the ground, unconscious.
So the one, the guy that he picked up and offered to buy him a drink, he wasn't winded. He was just down.
Yeah.
But
No,
the one he picked up is pretty much down.
Can I interrupt him?
Yes, you can.
Struck blind.
Okay. So here's how we're going to do this. You two
like a Bobo?
making a
Because
post.
I did have a card up my sleeve.
Oh, you did have a card up your sleeve.
Oh,
So yes, you're gonna do it anyway.
All right, so what do I roll?
You're probably gonna have to roll vigor here in a second.
Okay.
Well, spirit, but I
Or
mean,
spirit.
I'm assuming I'm interrupting his action, so I still got to be his quickness.
Yes. That you. Oh yeah, you have to roll your quickness. I'm sorry. It's an opposed quickness.
Ooh,
4.
good luck with
Four
that.
fours.
Yeah.
Let's just see how blind you got.
17.
The spirit of the Lord is with
Yeah.
Cobb there.
Okay. So what is it? Roll
Rage
vigor
what?
for
No, he's got to roll his
oh,
spirit.
spirit. Spirit.
I roll my spirit.
Yep.
Double ones. Double ones.
I got a 6. I was actually pretty poor.
He starts
so-
bleeding from the eyeball.
I got double ones.
Yeah.
What does that What happens if he goes bust on a roll? Does he go?
Well, he loses it.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah, he lose. I win. He loses.
Okay.
Yeah, I got
didn't-
really blind.
Like sometimes it's like you're blind for like 1d6 hours or something like that. But I
Yeah.
don't think so.
No. It's just he just loses the contest, and he's going to be for 3 turns. And I'm just basically when I kind of see that, I'm just kind of shaking my head because he doesn't need to be getting that
Oh, yeah.
vengeful, and I just kind of like do my cross.
Actually, I haven't
and-
seen
Yeah.
him get that mean before. So.
Yeah, I have it actually.
Yeah.
I've never seen
Nobody
that, so
has.
it's kind of like, whoa, calm down there.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you go to do it, and all of a sudden you can't see a thing.
Can I roll my faith
For
as an opposed roll to my vengeance?
it's actually it would be your spirit,
My spirit.
and I'm gonna say your target number at the moment is going to be 11 because you are really flying off the handle.
Oh, I got an 8. I got another 8.
Okay.
All right, I got an 18.
I was gonna say it might be. I mean, because he probably knows if he suddenly goes blind,
That's what's gonna
he
happen.
knows it's me.
So basically, as soon as you go blind, you like your willpower kicks in, and you're like, "Whoa, calm down," because this is Cobb,
Yep.
and he's right here. And
Well-
you know how much you've been trying to kind of
Well, it's not only
buy
Cobb.
by him. Well,
But
yeah,
There's also an automated message, and the thing is
Yeah.
like, sinners will be.
It's like your sermon of the day.
Yeah.
It just springs up.
ding, ding, ding. Don't forget your confessional.
Yeah.
But yeah, not only that, but you kind of snap too, and like, whoa, you haven't done that.
Well,
in
he
a long
probably
time.
thinks back to other times he got mad or
Yeah.
anything out. Things. He just kind of steps back, puts the guy down on the floor, and basically kind of like. You actually hear him praying a little bit.
And I'll probably
No,
actually
Mary.
get up and start walking over there.
Yeah.
I'll probably the one that took the heavy blow to the groin or whatever
Yeah.
is like as I kind of walk by, I'll put my hand on him and just kind of say something.
Your
You
mother
know,
is a.
and the Lord, the Lord appreciates those who can hold their anger in check, and then I'll actually heal wounds.
Oh, okay,
So it's just a difficulty of 3
yeah.
for wind. I'm just
To a
healing
poker
wind.
game and
Okay.
a hockey fight broke out.
That's about right.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. So he's like, oh. And so, you notice when you put your hand on his shoulder, he actually flinches and then sees you, and he's like, And then when you say that, he's like,
Said God looks after those who do the good deeds. You might want to learn that for the future.
I'll start tomorrow.
He goes like, I listen to him. I can't see my neighbor.
Poor guy.
See what God did to this fool for being such an angry
I'm
man?
sorry. I'm sorry.
Copperhead said you ought to see some bitch outside.
True.
So
I don't think we are successful in finding our prey this evening.
Yeah, I can't reach my thing and get.
yeah, Copperhead's
Is
like,
this 20?
well, he did say they're going to meet him in
Is
2
this-
What's
days.
that for?
Maybe he doesn't
Hey,
hang
the
around.
bottom for the window.
Sorry, what?
Says,
Oh, I'll make
Yeah,
sure
hold
he
on.
gets it.
Okay.
All right.
the guy said they were going to meet him in 2 days. Chances of him being here tonight, pretty slim.
It was worth a shot.
Oh, yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, I had a
Well, at
blast.
least you boys got to blow some steam off, I suppose.
Yeah.
I'm going to be holstering my sawed-off shotgun, walking out the door. I'm going back to the hotel.
I'm gonna.
Sounds like
good
good
idea.
advice.
Sounds
I'll
like a good idea.
go give that money to the bartender there.
I give him $20 to give the bartender.
I go up there and
Oh.
for the window.
Oh. Right
Sorry
kind of.
about that.
Thanks.
Have a good night. I said sorry about that. Have a good night.
Find who you're looking for. Don't hit me.
We ain't looking for nobody. We just came in for drinks.
He kind of actually. You notice he gives you this kind of right. Thanks for stopping in.
Actually, am I up there too?
Yeah.
I go, you know what? We were looking for somebody.
Mm-hmm.
He goes, not
It's
that
just
I really.
him, right? There's nobody else
Yeah,
around.
it's just a bartender.
There's a
But when
guy
you're
at
like,
the bar.
nope, we weren't looking for nobody. He scrutinized you and rolled like a 13. He's like,
Yeah, right.
sure.
I,
You say
I
that.
kind of describe him to him.
Well, yeah, I do remember a fella like that a couple nights ago or a night ago. I don't remember.
Well, if he comes in here tomorrow night or night after, you let him know that, well, we'll be keeping an eye out for him if he decides to do anything wrong.
Will do.
I'd appreciate that.
He looks over. He's like, Steve. The guy with the bloody nose is like, yeah. Like, you and Dave. And the guy with the balls like, yeah. You see that guy. You show him what happened to you. And they're like, Dave's like, okay. Steve's like, screw you. I mean it. All right. So, yeah.
The funny part is, I'm not the one that did that. That was his buddy that did that.
So you guys leave and head back to the hotel, get some rest.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's where we'll stop tonight.
Yay!
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Dale.
Sure.
Very nice.
Haven't run a bar fight yet, and that one turned out pretty well.
All right, folks, that's it for us tonight.